Name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Very good evening, everybody. We are going to have the presentations today once again. Presentations and conversation practice. These are two segments of spoken English class which are the keys to success. Dear friends, the presentation today is on my trip, school trip. It could be college trip, it could be university trip, any educational, institutional trip. So you have to talk about the composition of the class and how many students, number of students, and the number of teachers, what subjects they belong to, and what was your final destination towards where you were heading to, and moreover, what was the preparation of the trip and what were the sequences, the kind of processing of the trip and the all process, and then afterwards what happened over there when you went there at a specific place, and how you enjoyed it, how you took it as a challenge to be with the part of the trip, and it was a kind of infotainment trip. Normally schools, colleges, universities have educational, recreational trips in which education is a part of recreation is a part of education. So infotainment, entertainment and information, because wherever you go you learn something. You know about the local cuisine, you know about their culture, you know about their, the dresses, the dressing sense, you know about their language, and sometimes you have the language barriers. It all depends whether you are having interprovincial trip or you are going abroad on your trip. Some people have the design trips at national, international levels. It all depends on the education institutions where they take you to. For example, if they have a bigger infrastructure, they will take you towards international trips. You will have a further enjoyment. You will have much more exposure, understanding, experience, a lot of enjoyment as well. So what you have done quite recently, where you went, everybody has got some personal experiences. Your experiences are different from that of mine. When I used to be a part of school, my teachers took me to different places. I still remember, but now you guys must be visiting some local places. Sometimes the gardens, sometimes the park, sometimes the zoo, sometimes Lahore museum, local trips, and sometimes, those where the shopping malls, because they have become a very indispensable part of the trips and the tours these days. And I hope you would also go in different cities. We used to go to Islamabad and Rawalpindi, Mangla Dam, Rawalpindi, and perhaps to many other places, Kyoto Mines, and some people normally go to these days Rana Resort, and so on and so forth. There are lots of places where people like to go to. And what's your favorite place where you have been going to, and what you learned from there, and how you have been experienced regarding that particular place. You would share your experiences, and a lot of fun activities. You are going with your friends, and sometimes you're going with the family. With the family trips are different from that of educational trips. So you would give a lot of exposure of all the experiences today here in the class. I'm going to listen to you. I'm very anxious about your presentation. A big round of applause for everybody here in the class. Thank you.
Hello, good evening and Assalamu alaikum. Today I would like to talk about my school trip. When I was in 8th class, our school management arranged a trip to Peshawar. We went to Peshawar by bus. The trip was, our school trip was an exciting adventure filled with different experiences and filled with new experiences. The trip was full of fun and laughter, and we doing gossip with friends and with our classmates. And there we saw different scenery on the way, and there's a very pleasant and charming, pleasant and charming environment on the day we went to the trip. When we arrived, first of all, we took a rest for a while, and then we went to the parks where we took a different pictures with my friends. We also went to the Peshawar Zoo, where we saw a different kind of animals like wild animals and pet animals. Apart from that, we also went to the Peshawar Museum, where we saw different historical things. Historical things. My friends and I played a lot of games there, and our teachers organized a fun activity with my friends. I enjoyed spending the day with my friends, and I always remember that is one of the trip as one of the best day in my school life. Thank you for listening.
One of the best days in your school life. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. My dear fellows, Assalamu alaikum. Myself, Sarfarazatar. Today I am going to talk about my school trip. Well, when I was in 8th class, our school organized a trip of 2 days. Before the trip, we packed some essentials like water, some snacks, and some warm clothes. We visited Babusa Top, that is known for its stunning views. We started our journey. Early in the morning and boarding our buses with a lots of excitement. The journey was filled with songs and games which made our journey enjoyable.
Songs and games made our journey enjoyable. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपने अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन देनी है. कोई प्रेजेंटेशन दे रहा है, अच्छी बात कर रहा है, उसको नोट करें, उसी पॉइंट पे बात करें. That's it. Yes, please.
When we arrived there, we were greeted with cool and fresh mountain air. After the lunch, we were engaged in various activities like hiking, photography, and exploring the natural beauty. Unfortunately, there was a lot of traffic. It was overcrowded with a lot of traffic and pollution. Despite this, that trip was a great opportunity for students to bond and make new friends. We had a chance to interact with local people and understand their ways of life. We also learned a lot about its local environment and its protection. After dinner, we went to our rooms. On the next morning, we enjoyed the sunrise view with our breakfast, which was so amazing.
Thank you very much. Your time's up. Actually, you spoke really very well. Shabash. Amazing plot.
Good evening, friends. I hope that you are all fine and excelling very well in your work. Today's my presentation topic is my school trip. My school trip was a memorable days of my school life. When I was in matric standard, our school had arranged a school trip for us. We went for Islamabad for 2 days. Our bus contained 20 boys and 10 girls, and we had a lot of fun on that day. We went to Islamabad and we do many adventurous things like hiking, and we went for many historical places, and we roaming the whole city. It is the day like we have very fun, and we enjoy the gatherings of our friends and our teachers. It was a very joyful day. I enjoy the whole day with my friends and my teachers, because it is a day of very peaceful, and the nature sceneries are also very excellent and fabulous in the nature. I enjoyed Islamabad and the Mari's beauty, and enjoy the whole vibe we had for 2 days, and it was a very favorite day, and it was a very memorable day for me. Memorable day of my school life. Thank you very much.
Very nice. Thank you. Doing good job. Guys, start.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope everything is okay. My today's topic is school trip. Nowadays, our society's people are suffering stress and depression. So, due to a lot of reasons. So, tour and trips are one of the best ways to reduce anxiety and depression.
Wow. One of the best ways to reduce anxiety and depression. Today is a different day. You are giving the presentations. You know about the topic. You just exercise your mind. Try to connect event to event and then explain it in front of everybody else here in the class. Yes, please.
4 years ago, my school trip took us to Islamabad. I and my class fellow visited to different places of Islamabad. First of all, we visited Faisal Mosque and Lok Virsa Heritage Museum, and then carry on. We also visited different parks like National Park, Shakarpaniya National Parks, Lok View Park. We went to Islamabad through GT Road and came back via motorway. So it was really very interesting trip. Sometimes I feel very happy.
I felt very happy.
I felt.
Talking about the past or present? अभी खुश होते हैं कि खुश हुए आप?
होता हूँ.
I feel very happy. Yes, ये present में होगा.
Sometimes I feel very happy and clear.
And very happy and pleasant.
To remember this tour. So I gained a lot of valuable experiences from this tour. Thank you for listening.
Excellent, very good. Shabash.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu to everyone.
Very good.
Today I want to talk about my school trip. When I was 18 years old, I studied in 8th class. Our school management arranged a school trip where we enjoyed a lot and with friends. And first of all, we go to Mazar-e-Qaid and
we went to talk about the past now. One moment, please.
First of all, we visited the Mazar-e-Qaid and we prayed there, and after we explored the museum and see different kind of things,
and
which
saw
different kind of things which was used by Qaid-e-Azam, like the cars of Qaid-e-Azam, white and black, which was used, and spoons, cloths, and etc. Then we go to zoo.
Went to
go to zoo and went to zoo and see different kinds
and
saw different kind of animals like lion, monkey, elephant, etc.
No lion, monkey.
Yes, sir. etc. Then we go to park and see view. We enjoyed a lot with friends and played cricket teams. I enjoyed a lot with friends, and this is the one of the best trip in my life, and I enjoyed a lot. Thanks for listening to me.
Come on. Guys and girls, one thing is important. You are talking about your past trip. But it's a school trip. You're no longer studying in the school. You're not a college yet now. You're not studying in the university, for example. So you have done this exercise in the past. The past tenses would be used. The second form of the verb in the past simple or the past indefinite would be used. And had would be used. Had. I had this opportunity. I grabbed this opportunity. Past tense, second form. And was or were. Sometimes you also use the passive form, but in the past only. Please use past. You are learning to narrate things. This is a skill of narration. That this happened, then this happened, then this happened. You know, chain of events. Started from one chain, number 1, and went to the number 10, 15, 20. So you talk about your experiences in the past. Use the past tenses. Come on, man. Come on, we are just waiting for you.
Hello everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to talk about the topic of school trip. School trips are a great way for students to learn outside of the classrooms. School trips allow students to see and experience things that they may not have the opportunity to otherwise. School trips they provide an hands-on experience that can enhance learning and social skills. School trips can also help students develop social skills and make their relationship with their with their classmates.
Yeah, social skills and making relationship with new students and having familiarity and understanding with them. Very good. Okay, come on.
School trips can be a break for the routine of school, provide refreshing scenery. School trips can also allow school trip can create lasting memories for that students will cherish for the years to come. So school trips are very important and valuable thing for the student for education.
Thank you very much. Very nice. It was the first presentation. What was your name, please? Alicia. It's the first presentation, and he spoke really very well. Sometimes people normally shiver and perhaps tremble, and they can't say anything, but he spoke very confidently. A lot of big round of applause for Mr. Alicia. Start.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. It's me, Muhammad Ishaq. Today my presentation topic is our school trip. When I was in class 7th in 2015, our classmates went on a school trip. We visited the local zoo. We traveled by the bus. This weather was sunny and nice. We traveled by the bus. We sang songs on the bus. When we arrived, our teacher gave us tickets.
Did you sing the Pashto songs?
No.
Or Punjabi song? Sometime I asked a boy, what is your favorite Punjabi song? He say, "Ve Gujrave." So you can understand what is the favorite song, this gentleman. Please, okay.
We entered.
Can you tell me any Pashto favorite song, please? Lyrics?
Yes, sir. A lot of.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
गा के नहीं सुनाना, वैसे तुम lyrics बता दो उसकी.
अभी याद नहीं है.
अभी याद नहीं है. Okay, fine.
We entered into the zoo and saw a big map. First of all, we saw a big lion sleeping there. Then we saw a beautiful...
Big lion sleeping there. Sleeping lion. Oh my God.
We also saw a big elephant and tall giraffe.
And a big elephant sleeping there. Everybody was sleeping there. He entered into a sleeping zoo.
Every bird was singing a song in the tree.
Oh, every bird was singing a song.
Also, we had a picnic lunch. We ate sandwiches, burgers, and samosa, etc. After that, we entered into the playground.
We entered, not entered. Entered.
Entered into the playground and played on swings and play football and cricket, etc. In short, we can say that our school trip is a memorable session or tours. We also can say that our school trip builds friendship, create memories, and create a lot of things that last a lifetime. Thank you for that.
Very good. Very nice. Thank you very much, Mr. Isaac. Start.
Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to discuss my college trip. I recently went to the college trip and it was an unforgettable experience. It was an unforgettable.
Where did you go to? What was the place?
Lahore Museum.
Okay, please tell us your experience.
We went to the historical museum. The journey begins early in the morning and everyone was very excited. The teachers divided us into groups and gave us a list of activities. We saw old manuscripts or historical artifacts and historical paintings.
Manuscripts, historical artifacts, and she also bought a keepsake from one of the shops located outside the museum, the souvenir shop.
The museum guide explained us the significance of each and every exhibit. We learned a lot about our country's history. We came to
ancient
history. We came to know about our country's rich customs and traditions. We had a picnic after the museum and in the nearby park. We played a lot of games, shared a lot of snacks and took a lot of photos. It was a memorable day. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. That's good. Start.
Good evening everyone. Today I am excited to share with you our adventure to Lahore, Fort, a historic tier of Pakistan. Our school trip was an unforgettable experience. We saw stunning places, gardens and mosques. The tileworks and carvings were truly breathtaking. We visited the Sheesh Mahal. Breathtaking. We visited the Sheesh Mahal, a palace of mirror. We took a lot of photos to remember the things. It was a fun and educational experience. We left with wonderful memories of our school trips. Thank you.
Very short presentation. Very short.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today our topic is school trips. Why school trips were organized? School trips are organized in every schools to teach the students their adventures and renew their educationals to break the daily routine. So our schools are organized an educational and adventure trip to the Kyoda salt mine. Our school trip started at 8 a.m. When we reached the Kyoda salt mines, I am so fascinated to see the entrance were full of bricks. Bricks, not up local bricks, it's salt mine bricks, salt deposits. And these things are so fascinated are all students and teachers. When we entered there, warm welcome by the tour guide. Tour guide told us about all the things which made of salts. I am so fascinated to see the mosque which all made of salt deposits. Some things which are made of salt, some things are very shining. So I asked the guide, who is these? They told us that these are shimmer salt.
Excellent. The first presentation, a very good presentation.
They also told us about that all things in the salt mines are made of salts. And these things make me so fascinated about these. So I brought some decoration pieces from there to memorize my trip. And the tour guide presented me and all my school teachers and staff members and my colleagues local foods which are enjoyed. After that, our trip was finished on my memorable pics. Thank you.
Excellent.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening everyone. Let me share with you presentation about school trip. Our school trip was an exacting adventure fulfilled with the experience. We visited a historical site that we had learned about in school. The bus ride was to destination was full of fun and leisure with friends. We also visited beautiful parks. My friends I played games and took a lots of pictures. We also had a time to visit a shop and buy good things. I enjoyed spending with days my classmates, making new memories. At the end, going on a school field trip, releasing the bus ride was the best part.
Thank you. Very good.
Good evening everyone. Today I'm gonna talk about on school trip. School trip offer the students the opportunity to see and touch what they are learning in their textbooks. Recently I went on a school trip to a historical site, and there the tour guide tell us about the significance of each art craft.
The tour guide told us about each art craft, and I really struck by the beauty of the architecture. And
and the students were very excited as we laughed and chatted. I was really fascinated by the painting and by the each piece of the art craft and the paintings, and our tour guides. After some time, in our free time, we just eat snacks and visit our own and go through the garden. What's the garden?
Went to the garden.
Where to the garden? And just some.
All right, it's good. It's your first presentation. It's not bad. You will improve in the next upcoming presentations, I believe. Very good. It's quite natural to have multiple experiences of enjoying the trips at different places. I know in Lahore, a lot of people from outstations come and have their tours, visits, and they go to see the sightseeing places like Lahore Fort, and they also visit Photo Stadium Lahore, and they also, apart from going to these two places, go to the shopping malls. There are lots and lots of shopping malls like Emporium Mall, Packages Mall of Lahore, and Forest Mall. And moreover, there are two very important transport facilities in Lahore. The first one is metro, bus system, bus service, and Orange Line train. So people exclusive visit Lahore and come to see these places, and I'm really impressed that people in great number come to Lahore to visit its historical places and the gardens and the parks, and there are lots and lots of places in Lahore to visit. Apart from the medical institutions and hospitals and clinics, there are lots of food streets, and moreover there are educational institutions, and Genius Institute Lahore is one of them. Students also come to Lahore to join Genius Institute Lahore, and they visit its wonderful campus here in order to learn language and brush up their linguistic skills in English, and to learn IELTS and do PTE and to speak English fluently and confidently well. Moreover, students also apply here for student visas, and we also make you successful in acquiring visas of UK, Australia, Canada, America. Big round of applause for everybody. Thank you.